Now, last week, if you see, you can find out that oil has given a gap up here, and since then we have seen it trading with modest bullish bias, hitting 72.4, 72.6, going close to the 20 period moving average. But we should also notice that the moving averages on the weekly charts have crossed over, and these are trading with bearishness, trading with divergence. But the important point to note here is the support it has created here at 68, 69 zone, which has now become a very critical. And thus, in the coming week, if you see a breakout below 69 and then 68, we can confirm that there is another round of good drop coming in for crude oil here. Right now, I will say signs are not very much supportive, because what I am looking here is divide this into two, divide this into two. Look at the symmetry, red green, symmetry, three candles, and then a bearish candle has appeared. Potentially this time it can deliver a stronger bullish candle, where it may not only try to break this double top zone in the near future, but also may break beyond the highs. This is my expectation. While I will turn bearish if there is a drop below 68 and then 66 zone. You have to turn bearish. You have to expect a crash then. In fact, if it drops below 69, that is the point at which you can say now there could be further bearishness here in the oil prices. Look at the stock IST. This has dropped here, but it is also at a comfortable zone. And if you look at the MACD now, MACD is important. When you see the MACD, after forming a bottom here, we have seen a good rise, and since then it has been trading under retracement. You have to wait for it to cross over. Now this is converged but not yet crossed over. So once it crosses over, you can expect a stronger rise for multiple weeks in the near future. And potentially the coming week is going to be the one which is going to initiate this rally here. If it starts to rise and stays above 74 and then 76, if these two levels are taken, you can confirm, you can say that now oil is set to pass beyond 82.4 and in fact 85 zone in the near future. Right now, I will say it is consolidating, wait for a breakout. RSI comfortable here on the weekly charts. Coming to the now on the daily chart, see moving averages are trading bearish here, very clear. What has happened? See, rise retracement. What has happened? It has breached this bullish channel, and since then, after the drop, hitting lower lows, it has tried to recover a bit. What has happened last week? See, there was a gap down. It is it has recovered here. Then there is a slight gap which is now left at around 69, which is yet to be filled. And if you look at the last few candles in this preceding week, you can find out there is a greater resistance observed at around 72.4, 72.6 zone. I have mentioned in my weekly review last week that this is the first zone it has to break in order to confirm further bullish move. What has happened? First bearish candle is observed, and see it is taking support from the median of the Bollinger Band. So if you see it is staying below 69 in the coming week, we can say more bearishness may prevail. What will happen then? See, it may try to consolidate here in the zone with moderate higher highs and higher lows, move towards 67, and then even forming a double bottom, it can bounce back here. So as long as I said, 68, 66 zone is going to remain critical for the coming week and for the month of November completely. The stochastic here is at top trying to cool down, while the MACD is under retracement. After the crossover, it is still having lot much of bullishness left here on the. So yes, I will say it is very early to conclude whether it is going to rally or it is going to drop. Though the expectations are here for a recovery, but on the daily charts, on the smaller time frames, it has shown a bit of bearishness and it has shown a bit of hesitation here on the upside. Near term, yes, we are still having a very good prospects for a rise in the crude oil. RSI is dropped here and it is still trading in a comfortable zone. Coming to the 4 on the 4-hour charts, see a flat top. This is very important. Resistance in between 72.4, 72.6, very very important. What has happened? Attempting tries to break this zone, it is reversed. Now whenever you see such a reversal, it suggests that now the prices are going to drop a bit further. And if you look at what has happened since then, it is closed the week at a support zone at $70 levels. So now the coming week is critical. In the last few weeks, we have seen oil giving either a gap up or a gap down with the beginning of the week, and this is possible that the coming week, the first trading session Monday, we may see a gap down here. The support levels, as I said, I will not treat oil as bearish. First it has to break below 69, very important, then 68, 68.2, the next one. And in fact, even if it drops below this till 66, you should not be treating oil as bearish. It can recover in a single candle, it can bounce back strongly, it can recover all the losses in just one single candle. So this is something you should keep a note of. Moving averages here after the bullish crossover are now looking downwards, which is not a good sign on the 4-hour charts. Right now also you should notice it is delivering or trading in this sideways channel. So a breakout above 72.476 and then 74. Once it stays above 74, the bulls will take over. We can look forward to 76 zone here, and once 76 is taken, there is no other way but just stay bullish. And you can by now know that we are looking forward to a greater rise towards 80. Stochastic has come to an oversold zone. MACD is trading with divergence and bearishness. The RSI has dropped here as well. Coming to the now, look at the monthly charts. The month has started on a slight bullish note. It has hit the highs, but if you notice the preceding candle, see, after three bearish candles, the last candle comes with the highs at 78, and also it has delivered higher, and thus it is only to be treated bearish once it breaks below the lows from the last month, that is 66. And then in fact, then we can expect a greater correction which can take the prices towards 64. But when you observe the monthly charts, you can notice drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop, lower highs, lower lows, forming a nice flag here. And since the preceding candle is a greener one, and this time it has hit the lows, as I said, till 66, 68, it can hit the lows and recover sharp and close the month in green. Yes, we if it stays above 72.4, 72.6 zone, you can expect 74, 76, and then in fact lower highs means at least towards 78 we can expect this move to. So right now, as I said, I will not be staying bearish in oil. Yes, there could be a drop, there could be a move towards 69 or in fact 68. Hitting the zone also, we can expect a stronger recovery here in oil in all possible ways. Till 66, I will say we should not be staying bearish here, and we should not be confirming of a bullish breakout as well. Now, on the monthly charts, another point to note, once it breaks out beyond this zone at 72.4, 72.6, lower highs means at least it should move towards 78 by the end of the month, and beyond 78 we will look forward to a greater recovery, delivering second green candle which can nullify the losses from the preceding few candles, where it can move towards $80 levels. Now when you see the monthly stochastic, it has hit an oversold or it has hit a bottom. If you look at the last few moves, whenever it hits the bottom, it shows a recovery. If you look at again, this is one thing which makes me further hopeful for a rise. Look at the waves here on the monthly charts, and now it is almost been a year since we have seen oil trading in this bearish territory. Not only a year, but couple of years since it has turned bearish. Now is the time for it to cross over and reverse. Yes, higher lows leads to higher highs. It is converged. Wait for a crossover. A crossover for a crossover to happen, it requires a stronger greener candle, and potentially November is going to be the month when it is going to do so. RSI has dropped. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the levels such that you can trade profitably, comfortably in the coming week. You can also watch the twice a day updates, which can give you a very clear picture on daily basis, where you can take a trade and take profits and trade profitably. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and yes, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email or ping me over Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, with easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Do join it today and enjoy your trading experience. And now, first, let's talk about the levels. Only buying entry I will recommend now is at 70.6, where you can expect 71.2 and then 71.5. Now once it breaks beyond 71.5, this complete zone 71.5, 72.4, this is a greater resistance zone for oil on the upside. If it breaks beyond this, we can expect 73, 73.8, 74.5, and then 76. Beyond 76 is where the bulls will take over, and for the month of November, you can in fact expect it to move towards 78 or 80 zone. Chances are there, I will say, oil has not yet completely turned bearish, and I will not say that it is going to crash here so far on the downside below 65 any point of time soon. However, these are markets, respect the levels. If you see it trading below 69.7 in the coming week, possibly this may happen in the first trading session itself. Expect 69.3, 69. This is the first support zone on the downside. Below this 68.55 and then 68.2 levels or 68 levels will come into picture, the greater support zone. So these are very very good support. If it stays below 68 is where slight bearishness to be seen. You can expect 67.2, 66.6, then 66, and if it breaks this, then you can expect 65.2, 64.8. Below this you should treat oil as bearish. You can say that it is a crash which is coming in, and you should respect the crash here where we can expect a move towards 62 or 60. Chances for this happening without any news appears to be very very less, but yes, these are markets. You have to take your positions as per the levels. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do join my mentorship batch and the signals channel. Do join the free Telegram channel for daily live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Do not miss to watch the daily. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week and a happy weekend.